critical hit chance of 92.6%. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Couple weeks back I switched to the monk class to look finally what is new in the class, and I found that there are two types of new essences that have come out for the monk class in recent times. One of them is primary attack based essences, and the second one is the mystic allies, basically a summoner type of essences. And there are a lot of these essences. For example, for primary attack, we have the flying dragon, we have the imprisoned fist, we have seven-sided strike, we have shield of Zen, we have wave strike. So 5 types of essences, all related, which all proc off with your primary attack. This is just like demon hunter, you just activate all the skills and use your primary attack, and all of these essences and skills are going to proc off. Yes, and you get a big burst of damage, right? Well, I tried to do that, but the results were pretty underwhelming. I used all of these essences, different combination, but the primary attack build was just not working. So I switched to the mystic allies, and there are 4 different types of mystic allies we have in the game right now, apart from the base version. And also the helmet and the pants essence, both of them have got some new mystic allies essence, so there is a lot of synergy going on. So I created a build with mystic allies, solely focusing on mystic allies, and that didn't work as well because the results were not good enough. And finally I found the sweet spot by combining mystic allies and your primary attack types of essences, and together they go very well. If you have already seen the thumbnail of this particular video, I got a critical hit chance of 92.5%, and that is without even having roiling consequence, right? So that percentage of critical hit chance can even go up. This build has a lot of damage, as you know, as you have already seen, a lot of critical hit chance, and it has AoE damage as well as single target damage, making this build very good for dungeons, and you can even use this in raids. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the build. The skills that we are using in this particular build is Shield of Zen, Flying Dragon, Mystic Strike, and Mystic Allies. Now let's look at the essences. First we start with the Mystic Allies essences, and for the helmet we have a new helmet essence. This is the Mystic Allies, increases your critical hit chance by 7.6% for each ally that you have, and hence we are using the main hand, which gives us 4 Mystic Allies right now. The damage of per one Mystic Allies is obviously low, but together 4 of them do a lot of damage. So together with the combination of this helmet essence as well as this main hand, we are getting a lot of critical hit chance, and also we are using the pant essence, which is going to increase the duration of Mystic Allies, and hence the critical hit chance is going to be applied forever. I think there may be a 1 second downtime, but that's it. Otherwise all the time we are going to have very high critical hit chance. Next we move on to the Flying Dragon essences. For the Flying Dragon we have the Nest of Vipers. This is going to empower your primary attacks, and there's going to be dragons coming out of your punches, so this is a very good essence. But there are a lot of Flying Dragon essences right now. We have 2 main hand essence for Flying Dragon, which is one is going to break your armor, enemy's armor, and other is going to increase the damage. So we have 3 Mystic Allies and 3 of these primary Flying Dragons essences. Now since we are going to use a lot of primary attack, we are going to use the shoulder essence for Mystic Strike, which is going to basically be this feline defiance. This is going to increase your attack speed. This is also going to proc your Vithus. So this way we are going to get a lot of critical hit chance as well as a lot of primary attack speed, so together. Now for the last essence, for the last skill, you can either go for Shield of Zen, or you can go for seven-sided strike. Both of them can proc from your primary attack. I like Shield of Zen because you can apply Shield of Zen to one of your Mystic Allies, but to be honest the damage is very comparable with the seven-sided strike. So so it depends which one you prefer. I prefer Shield of Zen of this particular essence, Kindle Unity. Else you can also use the seven-sided strike, which I have shown in the screen. And finally we now move on to the set items. For the set items we are using 4 pieces of Vithus for more attack speed, and we are using 4 pieces of Gloom for more critical hit chance. So you can see for critical hit chance we are getting a lot of from the helmet, we are getting a critical hit chance from my belt, from my set items, and also I have Mother's Lament gem. So these 3 gives me critical hit chance, but not just that, all of my gears apart from leg gear and my chest piece, yeah, they have critical hit chance as a magic attribute. So if you focus critical hit chance on all of your gears, this is going to be highly rewarding in PvE as well as PvP, so I highly recommend that. So these are 4 different sources of critical hit chance, and we are going to take advantage of all the 4 sources in this particular build, and you're going to get a lot of critical hit chance, a lot of attack speed, and hence that is why this build has a lot of mobility, damage, AoE damage, single target damage, everything. So I'm just showing you this particular run of Mad Kings. Basically, you'll see there are a lot of mobs as well as a lot of bosses in the Mad King. So it's a perfect example. Because we have 4 of the Mystic Allies, a lot of these mobs are taken care of all by the allies, because you don't need a lot of damage. Each ally does enough damage to destroy all the mobs. Plus you can do damage yourself. So you are like 5 people who are punching off all of the enemies. And basically Flying Dragon is very important source of damage in this particular build because of the armor break, damage increase and everything. And obviously make sure to use your Mystic Allies from time to time. This is going to give you high attack speed. So you can see all these bosses, the mini bosses, these are all going down pretty fast and in a group. Obviously I'm in a group because you will play mostly dungeons in a group, and you'll see you will be able to contribute very well, and dungeons are going to, you can clear dungeons very fast with this particular build. I also use this particular build for raids as well, and it works really well in raids as well. So yeah, that is the entire build. I think this is a very good build for a lot of single target damage or even dungeons and everything. Now I did some testing with other Mystic Allies, and the Mystic Allies, other types of essence, are not very good. The base Mystic Allies does the most amount of damage, but since we have this new helmet which is going to give us a lot of critical hit chance the more allies we have, that's why this particular essence of Mystic Allies makes sense with the combination of that particular helmet. As a combination of that is a very good damage dealing Mystic Allies. If we are not going to use the helmet, I think the base Mystic Allies still does the most amount of damage, which is crazy. There are so many new Mystic Allies essences, but none of them are good enough or relevant, and even in PvP obviously none of them are relevant. And as for the primary attack builds, I've tried, like I said, I've tried all the different types of combinations, and Wave Strike is really bad. The damage is pretty low, so that you have to avoid that at any cost. Now, I must say that I got some help from Lynn in Discord. Actually, I did not have the Flying Dragon Essence for a very long time, so I was wondering if that is better or the Wave Strike is better. So Lynn told me that this Flying Dragon is much better and I should try that. So with some ideas from Lynn and combining my build which I was already running, I thought this came out pretty well. And this Flying Dragon is definitely the best one in the primary attack. I think this is really very good. So that's all about the build. So I've been traveling and then I got sick. That's why I could not post videos for a very long time. And currently I'm playing the game at a very easy pace, not playing like a chore, So whatever I'm liking, I'm just doing, just enjoying the game right now. So if any new builds, if you want me to play any specific class or check out anything, you can let me know down in the comments below. Currently, I'm just messing around with Demon Hunter, Necromancer, Blood Knight. I just keep on switching. Whatever I like, I play and I enjoy the game. I'm not playing it as like a chore or to make specific things. I do not post every day, but I hope you like the contents of the channel. Make sure to give it a subscribe and give it a like. It helps me a lot and it motivates me to make more videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.